Today a friend of mine gave me another motherboard out of the PlayStation for repair, and it is pretty scratched because it's out of the packaging. The components have also parted from it. And two high pass filter capacitors from the HDMI section. I will give you the problem now. After putting all the parts on was checked, it had this problem. Its NAND auto processing is for an instant, then the PlayStation turns off. Note that its hard disk light is not on and not blinking. Someone has already tried on the CPU to reflow it. I don't know if it is damaged now or working, but research reveals that this PlayStation is soft brick during a jailbreak process. As the NOR flasher was not showing its ability, I had to attach the Teensy ++2 with this motherboard for a dump process. After connecting the ground wire to the motherboard, I will show you how to assume its software is damaged. While one of the ground wire is attached to the motherboard, the other is going to the tri-state test point. First, watch for its current state. Now the other ground wire is going to be attached. Because the tri-state test point is only required a load to block the communication between the flash and the south bridge. Now it is keeping itself on. That shows that it is a software bug. As my followers insist on getting with the UART, how can I help them with this machine? Okay, let's see. One of its ground pins with the motherboard's ground. The receiver pin with the PS3 SYSCON transmitter pin, and vice versa. Here I need to extract the error codes within the system with the help of UART. For this I have connected the UART to the computer. Here confirm the port on at which this device is working. There is a COM port to be used. I can see its port number there. it shows its COM port number 5. So I must use the same COM port number when using the command prompt. So here is the SYSCON reader, a GUI software. For its use, run cmd from the toolbar and drag the SYSCON reader application file in cmd. On pressing the enter button, this interface will pop up, in which I will select the required entries, select and start it with auth. As auth is successful, press the get error code button. It will start extracting the last 20 error codes for you. As it finishes extraction, an error log will pop up. I have got all the way same code with FFF in the end. Let me check. No error details about this code here. Try to surf more. Even no details about this error code on the net. But in my experience, the error code shows an error with the CPU chip. So shut it all down and do what I can other than this. Even it cannot define an error for a soft brick machine. I have already mentioned that UART is not much helpful to me. As I had already connected the Teensy adapter to this machine, and all these wires are linked according to this diagram and structure, the trace rate test point is there. The motherboard should be reseated on top of the detached heatsink. It is better to apply a little thermal paste. It is also necessary to connect the fan jack. We should keep it fixed tight with these clamps. As NOR VCC 3.2 volts are required, this machine should be on, so connecting the on-off strip. Here you can see that now I can connect this Teensy++2 to the motherboard via this adapter this way. Teensy shorts the tri-state test point of the motherboard and therefore does not allow the motherboard to boot. As I have connected the Teensy with the motherboard, Teensy is connected to the computer via a USB cable. Here is the Teensy that has shown up. Its port number is also there. In the NAND tool folder, I need the Norway hex file to program the Teensy. A folder named default, I have found this one and will copy it to my desktop. The next step, load in this hex file in this Teensy. It suggests pressing the button to program it. Pressing the button here, the Teensy picture is highlighted. From the file button, select the hex file. Here, press the download button to program it. After this, I must press the reboot button. That is done. And run cmd command from the toolbar. We need to write a command like norway.py space com, port number is com6 and space then info. After running this Python command norway.py com6 info, it will display like this. That is good, means the NOR chip on the motherboard has been detected. Here I need to give a proper command to dump the software from the NOR chip. I have given the dump file name PS3000. As I will press enter, the dump process will be started. The dump process has been completed successfully. In the specific folder you can see the dumped file in it. I can copy and paste it on the desktop. Here it is. Next we can verify it with the verifying software. Drag file the PS3000 file to its main block. As it is from a non-downgradable machine, it showed the same here. If the PlayStation has already been tried to jailbreak, we can see that check failed. Now I need to fix this issue. Click on this range tool button. These two settings must be ticked. Then from here select the patch file of the same version. It does not need to rename it as others. I need a 4.88 version patch file. Close this two, choose this two. On pressing the save button, lock it. Now the force patch button and press the next, ignoring the warning. Okay, fine. Here we have got a newly patched file. Also, I should verify it with the same software. This time you can observe everything is okay. Even like the original software, it showed patched as no. Now it is to write the newly patched file to the NOR. I will give the same info command on the cmd command. First of all, we will erase all of its old console data. It has an erase chip command for this task. The chip erase process is completed. We must give the exact path, port number and the specific file name that needs to be written. The flashing LED on Teensy shows it is busy writing the NOR chip. allow the motherboard to boot, Teensy must be disconnected from it. If the LED light is on a blink, it means it has booted up. And what I feared happened, it is with another issue too. If there is some difference in the data processing time, then there is some hope of telling something new. Yes, it is processing and not stuck at a certain point. I am somewhat disappointed with it now. It is the same earlier error code, which means the CPU problem too.